Sitting comfortably in a cross-legged position, relax your shoulders. Now reach overhead with your right hand, holding your jaw just under the left ear. And place your left hand on the top of your shoulder. If you can't reach your shoulder, you can try using a strap over the shoulder to pull on, or just let your arm rest. Breathing in, gently pull your ear toward the right shoulder. And keep that stretch as you breathe out and pull down on the left shoulder. You'll feel the muscles lengthen from ear to shoulder. Hold. And relax your breathing. Calm breathing will help you relax tension in your neck even more. Inhale to release. And let's do the other side. Reaching overhead with your left arm, hold just under your ear. Bringing your right hand to your shoulder. Breathing in, gently pull your ear toward the shoulder. Keeping that stretch as you pull down on your right shoulder, creating a wonderful, soothing release from ear to shoulder. Direct your muscles to relax in that downward slide. Tension pulls the shoulders up by the ears, and this lets that all go. And let the breath coax tension out of the tight spots. Inhale, release. Rest your hands on your knees. Feel the freedom in your neck and the release in your shoulders. For half Lord of the Fishes pose, sit on your mat with your knees bent and feet flat. Now slide your left foot by your right hip, positioning your leg so your knee faces the head of your mat. Bring your right foot to the outside of your left knee, pressing the foot firmly into the floor. And hold your knee with your left hand or elbow, placing your right hand behind you on the mat. Sit tall, balancing your weight equally between your hips. And tune into your breathing, keeping your mouth closed. Exhales as long as inhales. Any breath sounds in the throat, not the nose. Roll the belly gently to the right as you pull in on the knees slightly. Twists squeeze tension of the day out of the muscles and organs, and progress slowly, so be sure to take your time. With your next breath, bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. If that's too difficult, hold your knee instead. Choose the arm position that allows you to breathe and feel you have a little room to move. The knee pushes the arm pushes the knee. And turning the head to the left, gazing at your foot. Inhale to release, placing the feet flat on the floor again. Changing sides, bring the right foot in near your left hip and your left foot to the outside of the right knee, firmly rooting that foot. Sitting equally between the two hips, hold your knee or cradle it with your elbow. And gently roll your belly to the left. Keep your spine tall but not stiff. And pull your leg in just a little bit to the belly. Stay in touch with your breathing. If you can't breathe, your muscles may be strained and you should back away. Remember, yoga is more than the form of the pose. It's also about steady breath and steady mind. This is a great twist as it is. When you're ready to take the pose a little deeper, do so by bringing your elbow to the outside of your knee with your left hand on the floor behind you. Gently press the arm and leg against one another and pull your left shoulder back. Sit evenly between your two hips and turn your head to the right, gazing at your foot. Steady breathing. Find the quietness in this pose. Inhale to release. And exhale, coming into a simple cross-leg position. Palms together at the chest. Sit on a blanket in a simple cross-leg position. Elevate your hips enough that ideally your knees are lower than your hips. You can also sit on your heels if you prefer, or in a chair. If your knees bother you, you may find it helpful to support them with a blanket or pillow. Take a minute to find a position that works for you. To sit in meditation, one must be able to sit upright, comfortably, for an extended period of time. To do that, your hips and spine must be open, flexible, and stable, creating a grounded, seated position. Rest your hands on your thighs. Bring your spine and head upright and close your eyes. Bring your attention to your belly. Pelvis means basin, and you can feel the deep bowl in which the soft, breathing belly is contained. Notice the breath, effortless and rhythmic. Gentle expansion breathing in, gentle release breathing out. Visualize the bones of your legs near the hips. And as though weights have been placed on your upper thighs, allow your bones to sink deeply into the floor or blankets. Enhance that feeling with a satisfying out-breath. The heavier your upper thighs, the lighter and more radiant the heart becomes. On each breath in, root the thighs and expand the heart. On each breath out, gently lift the spine, keeping the heart radiant. The heavier the thighs, the more fluid and free the spine becomes. Heavy legs, light, floating, tall spine. Grounded thighs, radiant heart. The rhythm of your breath, your constant companion. Sit in a simple cross-legged position with your hips elevated on a folded blanket. Spine and head upright, hands on your thighs. Keeping your lower back relaxed, slightly lift your side ribs and slide them forward to open your chest. Close your eyes and lower your head slightly. Relax your shoulders. Turn your attention to your breathing, allowing a gentle rhythm to establish itself. Exhalation, pause. Inhalation, pause. Mouth closed. Feel the lower ribs and upper belly gently expand when breathing in, and release when breathing out. On your next breath in, take a normal breath, and then rather than breathing out, pause and inhale again. When you feel the next urge to breathe out, do so. A deeper, more satisfying release. Take a couple of normal breaths, and then again, inhale. When you feel the urge to exhale, don't. Instead, pause. Your chest may expand. Then inhale again. When you feel the next urge to breathe out, breathe out. Again, a couple of cycles of normal breathing. Now continue at your own pace, practicing complete yoga breath. As you practice, continue to breathe with your mouth closed and make the process as smooth and steady as possible. Add a third inhalation and pause if you're comfortable. Breathing in, you pause. Breathing in again, a little more air, and pause. And if you're adding a third inhalation, top up your lungs on that third breath, and then exhale. Notice how the deeper breath in promotes a deeper breath out. A process that is meditative, refreshing, and cleansing. As you become more adept at this practice, omit the cycles of normal breathing to create a series of expansive breaths that test and expand your lungs. Inhale a normal breath. When you feel the urge to exhale, you don't. But pause. Inhale again. And pause. If you're adding a third breath in, you completely fill your lungs, and then a satisfying breath out, returning to normal breathing. Let's end the practice in Shavasana, simple yoga rest. Lie on your back. Resting your head on a blanket if you wish. Now close your eyes. Closing your eyes will immediately take you inside. As you tune into your breathing, notice how much more in touch with it you are than when you began your yoga practice today. Each time we practice yoga, we're fine-tuning and refining our ability to be self-aware. And that allows us to change and grow. And part of this process is letting go of tension that no longer serves us and maybe never did, and instead savoring the qualities within each of us that are light, relaxed, and free. When you're ready, stretch your legs out and let them rest as well. And then relaxing deeply. Just notice anywhere in your body that seems relaxed. And pay attention to that feeling. So often we notice where we're tight, where we're held, what we can't do. For now, notice where you feel great. And let that place, it could be anywhere. Your shoulders, your face, your toes. Let that area that is relaxed begin to spread. Let that lightness and freedom influence any spots that are still tight and coax them into letting go. Find that feeling of spaciousness anywhere. And you may come across a spot, the lower back is common, where the muscles are still bound. And bound muscle is short and hard, and it doesn't move. As you relax, you'll feel the change. The muscles soften, elongate, and flow, allowing you to spread out and relax. When you follow this process of feeling release, feeling what it is to be relaxed, you can relax in any situation. This gives you the tools to think forward, to be able to keep a sense of well-being even in stressful times. And it's so simple. You let go. And now slowly bending your knees, roll to your side and rest your head on your arms. Come up to sit when you're ready, joining your palms at your chest. Namaste.